Okay, good afternoon, part two. This is going to drive a lot of people nuts, I know, but I have completely changed the layout. Well, more or less. There's, obviously there's some elements there that are exactly the same. When I had all the flowers down here, it was just too much, and I couldn't understand why it was bugging me. Let me just get rid of that shadow. Um, but yeah, I think it was that this all down here was too much. I was losing the focus up here. I wanted to add more lace. So yeah, so basically, oh, and that flower, I've put it up there at last. I'm happy with it there. So this is it. This is the final one, people. I'm not going to change it anymore. So yeah, so that's the same, I think. I found this stamped piece here, which is quite nice with a vine on it. Let me just move you in a little bit closer. There we are. I put in some cut down doily lace thing that I had. Still got the blue up there. The flower is now going to sit there. I've taken the little bird head away. It was just too much. And when I closed off the camera and watched it back, it was just, no, wrong. So I've changed it. I've kept this in. I like this. I found a little bee, which I thought would look quite nice with the hexagons. So I'm going to go with this. I'm happy, and this is what it's going to be. So as promised, I'm going to show you the sewing, and I'm hoping that this will just pause. I can turn the camera and then you can watch me sew it. We shall see. Okay, back in a sec. Right, hopefully we're back. Right, so let's get stitching. So what I need to do is try and scoot this. Right, let me just take all the elements off. Bear with me. Don't move. Okay. I should have pinned it first, shouldn't I? I think that might be an idea. Let's get some pins. So I hope everyone's well. We're still in this blooming lockdown. They're saying it's another 3 weeks now, aren't they? So, but you know, we just got to. Mind you, interestingly, an article I read, they're sort of talking about hotspot areas staying in lockdown for 3 weeks, and areas where there isn't so much, actually relaxing it a bit, because I know, from personal, my granddaughter, she is so missing school. She just wants to be there, and she really just doesn't understand this lockdown thing, and she wants to come and see Nan and blah blah blah, and she can't, and she's not getting it at all. Bless her. So hopefully, sorry, I'm just pinning off camera. Hopefully, because we're quite lucky where we are. I don't think Devon has been hit hardly at all, I'll be honest with you. So we've been very lucky. I think they were looking at Manchester and London being the two places where there's an awful lot of deaths, basically, and I guess that's down to depth of population. I'm just going to check that you are in. Yep, you can see. Right. Okay. I've pinned this, even though I'm going to flap this up. I want to get these two little bits here down first, so that is what I'm going to do, and it is as simple as I think I'm going to do a very narrow zigzag. Oh, narrow, not big, on quite a wide stitch. So let's go. Let's see how long this takes. So I'll won't be able to natter. Got a feeling I think I should have gone for free motion. I'm just pinning the big flower down because it keeps on wanting to come off. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, and you're falling off as well. Marvellous. Hold on. Oh, this is not going to be the best video, guys. Sorry. For my new subscriber, welcome. Chuffed to have another one to join the mad crew. Right, let me just pin that one. Where did that pin go? There we are. Right, sorry. We will get there. If it's taking too long, I might just switch to free motion embroidery, because I haven't got to keep doing this. Then I can just whiz round like a crazy person. So let's see how we go, eh? Sorry. I'm desperate to get my big gel plate out, so I think that's going to be tomorrow. Because I'm off now till Wednesday, I think it is, which is brilliant. So I feel the need for a bit of jelly plating. So I think that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'll tidy these bits up in a minute when I've finished. I just need to get that one down. I think I will switch to 3 motion. It is just so much quicker. I'll just put this one down. And then we'll change it over. I think it's the easiest thing. It'll be a lot less painful for you. And that was a straight line, wasn't it? Not. Did anybody count all the ums on my last video? Honestly. I don't know. I don't think you know. I don't even think you realise you're doing it. Well, I know I didn't realise. So yeah, it was hilarious when I played it back. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! How many ums?" Right, chop. Okay. To make this a lot less painful for you to watch, I'm going to switch over to 3 motion. I think. So off you come, Mr. Walking Foot. When you got a minute. My poor machine is absolutely desperate for a clean, but. I mean, I clean it myself, but I think it's got to the point where it needs a service now. So, but of course, nothing's working at the moment. So, let's drop the feed dogs. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Right. Okay, where did you come from? Where were you up there? I can't remember where everything was now. Oh yeah, that'll be fine there. Okay, let's. I've got a very pale. I think it's like a pale pink colour on, so hopefully it'll be more or less invisible. Just got my foot caught. Oh, why isn't it working? Thank you. Pin. Let's get that out before I hit it. Let's just seal that one off. I think we'll come up and do this big piece next. Just chop these off long. Oh, really? Right. Everything's falling off. I'm rolling it, so hopefully it'll just stay in place, most of it. It's not a biggie if it all comes to pieces. It's I'm just going to take it back to straight stitch. Not going to worry about that pin, it's well out of my way. Well, until I come back, of course. Stay down, thank you. I could always go back over and do more stitching. I do quite like the free motion sort of free look to it, so I'll stitch the bottom of that one. Go around and make it look like it's sketched on now, so let's go a little bit faster, I think. Sorry, it's going to be very noisy for you, but that was a little bit too fast. Slowed it down. Right, let's chop these. Said it before, say it again. I wish I'd have got the one with the automatic cutter, but I didn't. So there it is. Right, that's the next piece. Let's get that on. I know I said before, with free motion, sometimes the quicker you go, the easier it actually is. Go that round there again. Scoot right over onto this one. Pin. Let's just manoeuvre that out of the way. It looks a mess, I know, but once it's all down, it's not too bad. So. If you do end up with a pucker or a tuck or something in a place where it shouldn't be, that's where a nice flower embellishment will come in handy. So you can always hide a little tiny mistake. Right, that is not going to go over there. Can I get under the foot? Thank you. Doesn't like going over the thick lace, but it will. I like to go around a couple of times, just make sure everything's on. Not worried that I won't wobbly, that's fine. All adds character, as they say. Right, let's chop those off. Okay. Everything's coming apart. Right, I really want that to stick under there, so let's get that back under. Okay. I've got bits of fabric everywhere. I don't know where any of this went. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't look to me for a proper demo, will you? Okay, let's get this big piece on. Back round this way now. I really want that to overlap that, so I'm just gonna hopefully, where's that come from? Okay. It's not going to be perfect, but then, you know, life isn't. Supposed to be under there, you're supposed to be under there, right. Let's tuck you under there. Just going to get the first round done and then I'll go back and do the kind of the wibbly wobbly bit. Right, let's see if we can catch that lace on this one. Back round this one. I have got a very thick needle in here. It's a jeans needle, I think, so because you need something quite robust. Again, we're not looking for perfection, we're just looking to get it stitched. Right, let's take a breather. Okay. You need to tuck under there. You were overall, weren't you? I hope I'm not the only one that talks to their stitching. Why has that moved that much? Oh dear, we might need another piece of fabric down the side. Right, I'm just going to rearrange. 2 seconds. Let's have a look what's happened here. Snip. Okay, so you're going to go up there, you're going to go under there. Right, let's pin you. Gosh, that really has moved. Look at that. See, that'll teach me, won't it? You can spray based. I should have done it actually. I've got the 505 stuff, so not to worry. I'll get a piece. I've got a nice piece of lace that I can put in there, no problem. So we'll just get this main panel stitched down because that's the one that is the main focus, as we know. That needs to go over that way. Did I have like that? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Let's just drag this down a bit, cover that there. Right, I'm going to stitch this big panel now because this is starting to bother me. So let's start from here. Now with free motion you don't really need to turn it, but I want to make sure this stays flat as I can. Let's just put another pin in there. Keep that all together. Yes. See, do what I say, not what I do. Make sure you put some pins in or some spray based in or something. Well, actually that's okay, I can still move that piece, can't I? That's all good. Let's tuck up the flower. Where's my clips? The pin cushion's downstairs because I've been doing that challenge with Anne Brooke, so my pins are all downstairs. That's fine. Let's tuck you back. And you. Scoot under here just for a little bit. It'll all get tacked down when the lace goes down, so I'm not worried too much about that bit. Sorry if you're bobbling. Whew. Oh, should have held that. Oh dear. Making some very strange noises, my machine. I think it is getting really desperate for a service now, so I'm going to have to give in and let it have one, aren't I? Right. That I definitely want to move over there, so that's fine. We can always find something to fill in here, or I might leave it. I don't know. We'll have a look when we've finished. We'll have a look and see what we need to do to sort this out, because I've got a piece of fabric here that's come off randomly from somewhere. So actually that might look all right there, but we won't put it on yet because I can't see the whole thing. So I don't want to put it on and then it's wrong. Okay, so that's all down. That's all down. Let's get this piece done now. And then we'll move up to the top. So let's try and not mess it up this time. I'm going to come back and do this piece in a bit. That's fine there. It's held on one bit. Where's my thread? Okay. When your feed dogs are up, always make sure that you put your presser foot down, because it engages the tension on the machine. Even though it doesn't do anything, essentially, you still need it. It does, because it tensions your thread. So I'm just going to take that flour off for a second, because we don't need him on just yet. Okay. Really want to try and get this meeting up as best as possible. Don't mind if there's a little gap. So it just shows it's a separate piece of fabric, which is fine. Really want to capture this jaggedy edge here, so I like that. Right, I'm just going to go around one more time. Wibbly wobbly, not going to make it straight at all. Catch that bit in a bit. Okay. I'm going to keep this going. It might be a long one, I'm sorry, but I think if I chop it off now, and you won't, well, some people like to watch these things, so I'm just leaving it running. So I'll try and explain to the best of my best ability, explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, etc. So even though this is iron on, I think I'm going to put some stitch. Well, am I? No, I might just leave that actually. Let's just pin it there. No, we can't do that. Right, let's stitch these. Wobble, waffle, waffle. Okay, so I think I'll catch this one first, because that's going to be a pain otherwise. I left that bit in because it kind of looked perfect for the... There's like a triangular bit under here, diamond shape there. This, although it's not perfect, it's fine. It's fine, as they say. I don't know who they are, but right, I'm going to come up here, scoot straight up, do this lace. My fingers away as much as possible. Right, I'm going to end that one there. I'm going to keep this bit loose, I think. I like a bit of movable, you know, pieces, elements. I don't tack it all down, I must admit. So let's just get this piece of denim done now. Just jump up and down on the spot for a bit, just let it, almost like a back tack really. So follow that shape round, and come straight over onto this bit. I'm not going to go over there, I'm going to lift that up in a second. I think my bobbin's just run out. No, it hasn't. Worried about the wobblies. Let me just move that pin, and we can flap that up out of the way for a second. I'll catch all this down in a minute. Let's just get this big bit on. Unpin this for a second, we can get up and do that other piece as well. So let's just unpin that. Right, let's go up and catch this piece at the same time. chop here. Where did we have that? Just down a bit, didn't we? Because that flower's going to go there. I think we had it there, didn't we? I want this to be fairly straight-ish. Yeah, that can go there. Okay. Trying to decide how to do this one. I think I might just catch the lace and do that, and then just leave this loose. I can fray this a bit more then. Yeah. Top of this. Okay. It was a big sigh, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Yep, that's looking fine. I'm going to fray this quite a lot actually. I can do that when I've finished all the stitching. Ah, look what fell off. That was meant to be there. Naughty. I could always add that one down there. Well, anyway, we'll play with that. Right, so you're going to go there. Okay. Okay. Just the hexagon's got to go on now, on there, so that's fine. I'm just going to iron that on there. That's fine. What I might do is do some stitching in there actually. That's sorry, I won't be 2 seconds. I'm just going to iron that on. The iron's hot, so it's all good. Sorry, talk about yourselves for a second. It's a very funny day here in Devon. It's all dark and gloomy. No sunshine today. So I might need to put the overhead light on actually, but let's see how it goes. Just giving it all a quick press. Right. Okay. Sorry, left you all on your own then. Right. So that's stitched down now. Glued, for want of another word. Right, let's do this sensibly. Let's turn that round that way. Right, okay. And my threads come out marvellous. Right, let's rethread. If you're looking at getting a sewing machine, always get the automatic threader. Lordy, it makes life easy. Let's just see how my bobbin's doing. Oh yeah, we're okay for a bit. Right, let's get this bad boy stitched on. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that sewn in. Okay, I can't see where I'm going. Let's turn it sideways. I'm not going to outline the whole thing, I just want it to be fairly well tacked down. Although the glue will hold it, you don't need to, but I just think it adds another dimension when you're putting on something like this. Where else do we need to go down here? Missed it. We'll make that do for that. That's down, that's not going anywhere, so that's all good. I'm going to leave these threads deliberately long, and then I go back when I'm doing the final tidy up so that I capture them all. Okay, so that's going to get frayed. This is by no means the end. I will probably add other bits and pieces, but this is just the basics of it really. Ideally, I think what I'm going to have to do is go in and do this branch that the bird sat on, which will probably lead me to do all this as well, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see what it looks like at the end. Let's get this big one down here. I might just do under there actually, and then flap that other bit back over. Always nervous around a pin. Let's get rid of that, and I know we're free then. Don't want to pin that down too much. I like that being sort of quite free like that. Same as this bit here. Hello. Hold on. Stay up. Thank you. Okay. Looks like a bag of bolts at the moment, doesn't it? But it'll be fine. Right. Okay. Right, let's work on getting that hexagonal piece on now. I just need to press it because I just need to make sure these edges stay under. 2 seconds and I'll be back. This has still got the paper in it, and you know, I'm really tempted. I'm just going to leave the paper in, I think, because how did we have that? Oh lordy, here we go. I'm losing bits everywhere. Did I just have it there? Well, that's where it's going. Oh yeah, and then I had the bead, didn't I? Right, let's just do it. Like I say, these things, they're so changeable. I mean, I'm, you know, I'm always constantly changing things around. And I think that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of doing this kind of stuff. So, do I need to change to a normal foot? Tempting, isn't it? No, it's going to be a right faff, isn't it? So, no, we'll just carry on free motion. I'm just going to slow it down, though, I think, and then I might put it on the zigzag. Will I? No. No, going to keep it straight. Right, okay, but I have slowed it right down, so I can just catch it. Not that slow. make sure I've got it on straight-ish. Right. It's good enough. Sorry, if you can see what I'm up to. I'm just catching the very edge of this. And you need to tuck under. I will go back through and just outline the shapes. Sorry if my hand's in the way. Let me turn it and then I can hopefully keep my hands out of your way. Just flop that over a bit. These were all hand stitched. These English paper piecing is something I do when I'm watching whatever, YouTube, whatever I'm watching. I'm enjoying the Amazon Prime, I must admit. I might keep that and get rid of Netflix. Because I think I've told you before, I don't have a TV. I don't know. I don't know why actually, but anyway, I don't have one. And so my computer is my TV, so I'm reliant on, because you can't watch the Beeb or anything like that, you know, when you haven't got a license. So right, that's one that's going to have to go away. Yeah, so I tend to watch a lot of YouTube actually, to be fair. I've got quite a few subscriptions and people that I watch and things like that. And then yeah, Netflix, like I say, I've been really enjoying the old Amazon Prime. I've got some really good movies on there, so there's a couple of series that I'm following at the moment, which, so it looks like I'll be keeping it on. I'm going to go in here and do this central hexagon because I think that'll just keep it looking a lot tidier. I'll go a little bit faster anyway. This thread is hardly showing, so I'm not worrying if I'm going slightly offline. You've got to remember this is handmade, you know, we are not machines. We all make little mistakes. And a lot of people really like just having that little odd stitch or that little bit of wonky fabric or something, because it does just show it's not been made by a machine in a factory. It's been made by a person, and a lot of blood, sweat and tears has gone into it. That is amazing. That has just run out and it just done that whole, that's good. I'm impressed with that. Right, I have one waiting. I'm still on a mission to be clearing off all my bobbins, although the Space Invader, Mackerel the cat, has got a thing about bobbins, and she was up here the other day. I could hear her rattling around, and I said, I just couldn't think what she was doing. So anyway, next was she's belting down the stairs with one of my plastic bobbins in her mouth, chasing it up and down the stairs and having a whale of a time. I said to her, "Oi, it's not for you, madam." I just let her do it. She's just, she's very easy company. She's a very easy cat, actually. She's not fussy at all. Now, where shall I put Mr. B? Should he go here? No, you're going to go there. These are just stamped images. As I say, I've done them before, I've told you about them before, but you just, I use the Archiver link. I think it's the Ranger one, Tim Holtz. And it's waterproof, you know, not that you, well, you probably might spot clean this, I suppose, if it's hanging on the wall, but really it just need a good shake every now and again just to get the dust off it. But some people frame these, you know, it's completely each to their own with this thing. So, right. Okay. I think that's the main stitching done. So I hope you see, I don't think that's taken too long. Let me see how long that's been running. Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, 40 minutes. So that's not too bad. Hold tight. I'm just going to turn you around and we'll have a little close up at what... Right, got pins and everything here. Right, hold on. Let's get these out of the way. So really, I mean, what's that, 60 minutes all in? As I say, I did do a little bit of pre-planning and what have you. So yeah, I think I'm really happy with that actually. I think the colour balance is just right. We've got the reds here, red up there. We've got lace down here, lace up there. I'll say it needs a good tidy up. I'm going to leave the paper in. Well, I've got no choice now because it's stuck in there anyway. But yeah, that's fine. That'll give it a bit of body there. So I just need to fill this little gap here. Although I might leave it. Why not? I mean, you know, it's fine. Tidy up all the loose ends. I might do a little bit hand stitching. I've got some little bits and bobs that I might put on as well. But again, I'm not going to go mad on it because I'm quite liking that. I don't think I need to go over the bird and the tree. I think it's fine as it is. Let me know if you think it needs going over. I think I'm quite happy with the way it is actually. So, and I'm happy I left that free. I quite like the idea of that being, you know, tactile, movable. That looks really good. I'm really pleased I swapped that. Yeah, I'm happier with that than the blue because I think this just goes much better colour-wise. Okay, right. Yeah, got some little bits here. I might put on some little daisy trim flowers and stuff like that, you know, and just sort of mess around with it. But that's gone in really well now, hasn't it? That really looks much better. Okay, I'm going to make that do because this is now very long. So with the two videos together, hopefully you get a bit of an idea of, you know, the fabric piecing and that. And it's the same when you're doing paper and card as well. You just keep laying bits down. I think a lot of people call it auditioning. You're just laying it down, having a look. And as you can tell from when I laid it all out in the other video, this is completely different. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. That's the creative mind, I guess. So there you go. Right, I'm going to get this tidied up, finished. I'll talk you through any other bits and bobs that I put on and the finishing touches and that, and then that'll be that done. And then I'm going for it. I've got my gel plate. I've got to do it, so that'll be tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So this is the lace that I was thinking. I love this lace. See, that might look quite good in there. Nah, looks a bit naff, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to faff. Okay, lovely. Thanks ever so much. Yeah, I think that's it. Lovely. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.